And what's the deal with the camps here? They're smoking it, or safe lane small camp is still blocked on the bottom, so that's obviously incredibly important to make sure that this off lane goes well for Ivy. Just allows them to actually contest and deal with it if you have to go in that deep. Imagine trying to get that deep versus Don CM. Like, even this close, he dies.
Yep, that's going to be first blood there. It really is a killer lane here from Monaspa, and you can certainly see that with Spartan's inventory. He's got many mangoes ready to... We'll look for the toss. Onto Nande, gets him under the tower. Avalanche as well, but Nande too beefy to take down even under the tower. He's able to withstand that. Turns with the combo back to Cube. Not quite enough to finish him. The nuke from Spartan as well. Just so close to bringing the Tiny down, but not enough damage. That'll do it, though. Level 6 is hit. Thunder God's Wrath's at the ready. Cube gets taken down. Only will manage to bring out Spartan in return. So a nice trade to be found, at least here for Only, who was suffering the most out of the lanes. Well, that's 6-minute power runes hit.
Yeah, that's a big one. Regen up top, though.
A wish. We've got much more here from Mobai. He's got another Remnant at the ready. Diving in. That'll do it. Slight Fist in the Flame Guard burns down the Zeus. TP in from Desire. But won't be able to take down Mobai. Mobai's going to be more than fine. So a nice little chase down there. Both teams bring in some efforts around the power runes. And as it was, both mids ended up scouting out the bottom one. Much to the demise of Wish. Bottom lane. The toss, but Nande, he's more than happy to be in this position. He says, all right, Starbreaker's there, and in fact ends up being the one getting a kill. Celestial Hammer back up, pulls himself across towards Cube. They're diving under the tower. Spartan, he'll want to continue this going. He's got the Frostbite. On bottom, TPs are coming in. Cube, he may have looked a little too deep here for Nande. I mean, Only is watching from the side, considering maybe getting in for a black hole. He's stepping up. Malefic's onto Spartan. Also have Jan by his side. Spartan just sort of dying to the Eidolons here as he will get taken out. Nande steps back up, but there's the toss back from Cube. That's Nande going down as well. Owned me with a double kill as Ivy. I mean, this early game, they're the ones getting the lead here. 4K advantage. Play. Let's have a look. Desire turns with the burst of the Avalanche and the Fade Bolt. Not quite enough to take down Mobai, and he's prepared with the Remnant off to the side. He'll safely get away. Skylight's attempting to chase them down with a Shapeshift. Only he's chilling on a cliff. He's got a black hole for the cliff, though, as he's ready to drop it. Catches the two of them. Skylight and Wish falling low, but not quite low enough. The heals coming from the Solar Guardian. The Starbreaker slams down Mobai. As Monaspa, they'll hold this fight. It may have looked like Only had the high ground, but Monaspa, they'll be the ones to take 3 and they'll take 4. JM accepting his fate here. He knows there's no way out of this one as he goes down. And that sort of early lead from Ivy starting to get shut down there.
They're going to group up, smoke up, and all right, 1 kill into Roche. Oh, not CM though. Who's got wards?
Oh yeah, Spartan. He looks to be the one to tank this gang, which is not bad news for Monaspa. They can use this information to maybe turn things around. In fact, they're able to get in and take down Cube. Nande jumps across with the Solar Guardian. Starbreak hit onto the two of them. Wish he's been able to clean up both JM and Cube. They will lose Nande, as the rest of Monaspa couldn't quite get over to sort of help him with, as DPC ended up going with the Solar Guardian. They're going to look to go again. Smoke here. This time they have got the black hole from Owns Me ready to go. Skylark, he's going to step into it from the side, but Ivy weren't quite in position to punish him coming towards the high ground there. They're going to have their eyes on attempting to dive in onto Wish underneath the tier 2 tower. It's a pretty deep dive, but it looks like they'll get away with it. Mobai in with the Remnants. They clean up the 2 kills. Off to the side, Spartan drops the ultimate. Pyro will turn his attention over towards the Crystal Maiden. Mobai continues to play around with Skylark deep under the tower, but Skylark is not going to be too phased by the damage of the Ember Spirit alone. They're going to need more, and more is on its way. Only goes for the black hole, but he's not going to quite have the reach to catch onto Skylark, so nobody's going to get grabbed. Intervening here around the pit. Pyro's pretty strong here with the Lotus and the Bloodstone. He's ready to step up. Spartan's going to get Lotus Frostbited there, reflected onto him as he'll have to run away. Still alive, but very, very low. Same to be said for Roshan, as Monaspa getting forced away from the pit. Running around with the telekinesis onto Mobai, but Desire will fall. Nande attempting to get out with a defensive Solar Guardian over to the rest of his teammates, but he can't do so in time. Speed dead on Monaspa, and that's going to
options for your offlaner. And so far, so good. They are definitely making this lineup work right now. Will they fall down the same traps that their previous lineups have done,
That's
though?
the question.
Will they keep this lead?
It is indeed looking good so far. Continues to look good. Another catch from Cube. And with the toss back onto Spartan already at the side, Mobai has been able to get the chains connection onto Nande. Quick heal up. With the proc of the Luminosity. Pyro 65 bots to the ready. TP's over towards the lane. He's actually going to be able to get towards Skylark. Skylark will pop the ult, but he won't. And he's going to try and punch into this Leshrac here, but I don't think it's going to work out for him. I think he should have probably taken the option to run. He decides to stand his ground and fight, and ends up causing the death of him there, Skylark. They're ready to start dealing with the top. Nande trying to not give them that option, though. Cutting the creep wave. Playing from the tree line. Same to be said for Skylark, but he might get found. Ivy, they know he's around, and Cube, he's into the trees, gets the toss back. See if there's any escape for this Lycan. There won't be. Pyro 65 bots over. Has the follow-up stun. They shut down the Lycan once again.
Yeah, the creep wave is back behind them right now, though, as they march towards the base. But, you know, Spartan gets burnt up there and melted by the Ember Spirit. Are they going to try and drag away over here? I mean, the Flashman feels so good when you're defending the base. Not as, you know, not as sweet as when you're on the aggressive. Oh, run away.
Whoop. He's in and he's chasing the Mobite. Popping the BKB. He's going to look to continue to run down Spartan. He'll let Pyro 65 deal with Nande. As that's the two of them down. The toss up onto Skylark. GG, they've had enough. It's been called. Ivy will take this game one. And they look really good doing this. There was a couple of hiccups in the laning stage, but after that, it was just completely over for Monaspa. This was it wasn't really it wasn't a close one at all. Kind of after 10 minutes, Trent. It was Ivy all the way.
No, I definitely was not so much of a. I'm not required to do anything specific, I guess is the way I would think about it. Like, Terrorblade just always feels nice. Like, I don't really need any control in this game, I don't think, with, like, the Clockwork, the Enigma, the Queen of Pain sort of jumping in. I've got some breathing room. If my job is to just swing, do damage, and get gold, Terrorblade feels pretty damn good, and uh-oh.
Bottom lane, they'll get the trade, but the first blood does go the way of Ivy as Nande on the carry gyro. He's the first to fall this game.
What else are we going to have? We're going to have Reflection on the Lycan. It's kind of hype.
And then we have
the odds, what is that? Slightly, pretty similar, honestly. It hasn't changed all that much despite the win.
Oh my god, he just got the kill with a Reflection. The Skylark was sitting around too low. And yeah, this courier there, indeed. Pyro 65 manages to kill Skylark again in that top lane. That is, it ain't going great up there. It's 31 and 14 here for Pyro 65. Skylark, he's only got 8 last hits out of that lane, Trent.
Yeah, I mean, his roofing was a little busy, so. All right, guys, relax. These
bottom,
here.
and bottom, look at this. Nande was able to move in with Spartan to get the kill, but he will get punished for this. As Mobite will kill him off. Another courier.
Dagger rotation kill. That's pretty hype. 1 HP. Is that what that was there?
I believe it was, yeah. Mobite, he's going to get this kill as well. There's no running for Spartan, surely. So Mobile, very nice rotation. Sure, wasn't able to make it in time to save Owned Me, but coming in for the cleanup, getting a double kill, he's going to be feeling great. I mean, some of these lanes, I mean, with the catch-up farm's been there. I think that just is only going to benefit the fact that Pyro 65, I think he's going to get a concerning amount of space here to free farm as a Terrorblade.
Yeah, and look, Spartan trying to runs right into Cube. This is the last hero you want to see as a silencer. Wish, though, the bounce out, maybe? Oh, he did the flame break. No, that's probably not going to happen, huh?
See if he's able to get Cube. Should be able to. I don't think Cube... but Cube has got, yeah, Mobile and JM ready to help. It should be a pretty rough death for Wish. Wish has got to be careful. Cogs are down. We'll push him back. Mobile with the Arcane Rune ready to throw out another dagger. This is going to be Wish going down. The kills continue for Ivy. It's looking rough already for Monaspa to Trent. And at least in game one, I think at this point, it was pretty even this time round game.
And Jim Vincento not worried about anything as an Ench because he's level 6. And the gyro is nice in this case because you have that magic damage to try and deal with the Enchantress if she's like playing solo and everything. But she's not playing super solo. And that's a black hole, but that's
got a global. We'll put a stop to it.
Oh,
we'll get the
black
kill.
hole.
Mobai able to make sure he gets what he might even get both of them. He's trying to chase down Desire. Okay, the Stormhold. It's gonna bring him low. They've got the Curse Silence as well, and it will be enough to get the trade. So they do get Mobai out of this one as well. It's a fair bit of golden XP for Desire, picking up the kill on that one. Now try and hunt him down. An attempted TP in the trees will get shut down by Cube with the hook shot coming in. And with the battery assault out, Spartan also has no chance of escape. We'll see Cube full load because he might die. Oh, not quite. He's actually going to be able to survive for it. I'll say that there was one creep.
You know, one flare, spotted, hooked. Engagement gets very difficult as a gyrocopter. This would be a fun blade mail game for Cube as well. I feel like you don't get to get away with it very often as a clockwork, but there's quite a bit of just like random AoE damage. Playing versus a gyrocopter, you want to stick on him like glue.
Well, this is just a smooth move here from Pyro and Own Me. They just walk into the lane. Setups there for Pyro to clean up 2 kills, one of them being the big one, taking down the enemy mid.
The Malphite hope was going to be enough damage. They also could have just thrown out the Sonic Wave instead. So they go right into the pit. They have the rally of the Dark Troll summons. They have to contest this as Monaspa though, or I think they just lose the game. As bad
how
as
do
feels.
they definitely look like they're going to try something. They get the cooldown out, and they will manage to bring down Cube. Off to the side, Wish has finished off Owned Me. He's killing off the backliners, but the problem is Pyro is just bullying back Nande. He'll turn over towards Desire.
It's just him though.
They've killed everybody else, but can they get the terror? All right, Stolen Sunder. Desire able to bring Pyro down pretty low. Is it low enough to kill him? Backup is now inbound, and Pyro, he's more than fine to keep punching into the heroes. Cube hook shots forward, Cogs to push back Wish. Wish being slowed down by the battery assault. Malefice as well from Own Me, causing issues for the Batrider. Black Hole's going to be dropped. It was not a bad start at all for Monaspa. They literally killed everybody apart from Pyro 65. But
Pyro's just there. The wall. Mantos and starts going to work.
They really can't kill this terribly. They could deal with it, everyone else, but even if they throw everything at this Terrorblade, he's probably not going to die at this point. Hook shot on the Spartan as Cupid and Mate will find him in the jungle. We'll see a return fire here from Monaspa. They're going to try and take this fight, but already Pyro 65 is on top of Nande with the help of Mobai. The two of them take him out. Skylark is looking for Mobai, but Mobai's up on the cliff. Nothing that Skylark can do about that one. As his only option left is
panic. That's probably the best hope, right?
Nah, Gyro's got to carry. He's got to carry hard.
He just does not care about his body when he plays these boards. This is like last game.
Got the lasso onto Own Me, but he's more than fine. Global's going to be used, but unlikely that Monaspa could do anything offensive with that, as that's the Global Silence used, Dead Silencer, and no BKB now on the bat. They use a fair few results, and Cupid's in. That's a deep one. Past the tier 2. He's got the cog set up on a Nande. Mobai stepping in with a dagger. Nande does have BKB if he feels threatened enough. Return with the cooldown onto JM. They get the lift up with telekinesis. They'll take out the Enchantress. But the space has been made for pressure to come in onto the tier 2. Fortification popped by Monaspa. Spartan will be able to force out the cogs in time. And so over towards the mid. And get the lasso onto Pyro. They're dragging him in, but the Sonic Wave pushes back Nande and Wish. Pyro 65, he's falling low, but Nande falling lower. They'll get him out to the side. They've got the Hex knocked back with the Flame Break. They will manage to kill him. And Nande still alive here, and he's going to live. He's TP'd back to the fountain. He'll heal up. He'll be fine. Skylark deals with Cube off to the side. Now the knockback onto Mobai. Loads the sword, blinks back up as well, so he's able to get a little further away or off to the TP out. They've got the detector. They'll be able to find him. The Hex is there. Mobai, another blink, but he's ticking down low to the curse, and he's got nothing left to dispel it. So Mobai will fall. Monaspa finally finding a good fight. I mean, smoke for Nande and Pyro 65 will come off. They'll go pop the global to try and start the action. It's taken off by the Lotus on Own Me. They'll get the drag back on the Pyro 65. Mobai blinking in and trying to help out. The Hex is down on the Terrorblade. Own Me watch the fight from the side, but the flat cannon stopping him from being able to jump in with the Black Hole for now. Still though, the damage is there to Skylark. He gets the jump over to the side, or use Malefice onto Spartan. Spartan being punched into by Jan Vincenzo. Desire with the Stolen Sunder attempting to provide some life towards his teammate, but Spartan will fall.
And you can just see that if the gyro isn't in the middle of it when the flat cannon goes off, it just feels so bad. You know? Like, because once you run out of flak, that's it. Your damage is not just to run away with the tail between his legs. Terribly does not have that problem. He has sustained constant damage in the fight as long as he's got that meta up.
See what they can do here. They get the jump. The Hex is there onto Nande. Again, the Stolen Sunder will heal him up a decent amount, but it's not enough to keep him alive. Nande still goes down. 3 heroes out. Now Monaspa, no buybacks on them. As Ivy, they've got the room to push in, clean up the final set of racks, and maybe just keep on going for more here. Hard to see any way that Monaspa can fight this back, especially with their gyro out of the game for over a minute. Tier 4s are falling. As Wish is no lasso at the moment, so not really much he can do. They're trying to push him off the Ancient. It's not working, and Only, he'll close it up with a beauty. Jumps in, 3-man black hole. That's going to be GG. Ivy will take this series clean, 2-0 against Monaspa. As they look great in both games, Trent. This is some fantastic stuff from Ivy, and just goes to show that this Division 2, it's going to be a crazy one.